What's up, everybody? How's it going? I thought I would be. Look at that, right on time, right on schedule, as we always are. We're never late. We're always on schedule. I hope everyone is having a good night, a good evening, wherever you are in the galaxy. A galaxy far, far away. Okay. We got some exciting news from some awesome Halo. I'd say some awesome campaign evolved stuff. I know a lot of people have been dogging on campaign evolved and everything, and that, why are they remaking, Halo Combat Evolved instead of just continuing the story or going in a new direction or doing something other than just the same old thing. But after seeing this trailer, and we're going to take a look at these trailers, hopefully we don't get copy struck or anything like that, but we're going to take a look at these trailers and we're going to go through, we're going to try and break down some stuff, talk about some things that I'm personally excited for, and then we're going to talk about some Helldivers 2 major updates, which are rolling out all throughout this month, supposedly. And we're going to talk about some of those, see which ones we're most excited about with the game. And then I also want to look at the Gears of War E-Day trailer, react to that as well. And then there's some Star Wars games that mainly Zero Company, that actually surprised me. They had a pretty good trailer that came out that I actually really enjoyed. And it makes me want to actually check out the game. Now, I don't usually do XCOM style video games. I don't really play those very much. But I know some people are interested in that stuff and they like that stuff. So, yeah. Well, just making sure something. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I thought something was wrong with the channel, but we are a-okay. Boom, boom, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at some Halo campaign evolved stuff, and we'll talk about it and give our reaction and first look, and then we'll get after it after that. But I want to make sure the volume sounds okay here. Make sure everything's locked in. We got to be ready to roll. Let's see here. Hello, Amanda. How do you do? How do you do? Okay, got the scene going on. Main screen. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to be as professional as I can. Now, hopefully, this all sounds okay. Looks good. Let me pause real quick. Make sure we're all set up here. Should be set at 4K. Now, hopefully, it all runs well enough. Hopefully we get no lag, but if we do, that'll be fine because we can break things down. We're going to be pausing, just so everyone knows. We're not doing a straight watch through. We're going to be pausing, talking about stuff. Obviously, I'm going to be praising the graphics a lot because it looks beautiful. So let's get into it. Pillar of Autumn escaping reach. It sounds amazing.
Now move it out. Double time.
I mean, everything just looks really good.
Losing the war. Pushed to the edge of extinction by an alien alliance bent on our eradication. The Covenant. So we made
We got Master Chief, of course, the legend himself.
everything we had left to one soldier.
Just one soldier, right?
those of us who managed to escape found something. It wasn't refuge.
I mean, look at that shot. It looks fantastic. It looks really good. I genuinely think, you know, we're on to something here. We're on to something. I think initially there's a lot of doubt, but from what I've seen of this game, it's going to be a lot of fun. And it'll be different than just the same old Combat Evolved, in my opinion.
It was something ancient. Beautiful. And dangerous.
Got the flood, of course. Terrifying turn. It's when the game turns from a horror game into a, or from a action game into a horror game.
Covenant followed us here. If they claim this place, humanity doesn't survive.
That's not going to happen.
You are more than your armor. More than your mission. And more than they can handle.
It's got a little choppy on my end. I hope it's running okay for everybody else. You know what I mean? Kind of cool that we got the fuel rod.
They believe they can break us.
The cinematics are going to look so good. Little
They believe
cutscenes.
the fight ends here. They're wrong.
I mean, that's the shot right there, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh. So, is it the same story? Yeah, it's going to go the same route, and the only difference is there's going to be some new missions, and the way we play it is going to be totally different, and genuinely, I'm super excited. Yeah, the captured on PS5 Pro is insane, for sure. Yeah. I mean, genuinely, it just looks really good. And is it the same story? Yeah, totally. But I am really excited for all the additions. Like, you got the fuel rod. We're going to be having the battle rifle as well. Everything just looks like really good. And I think it'll be cool for, you know, a younger generation maybe to experience Halo in a modern way, you know what I mean? Other than having to play the old games and stuff like that. I genuinely do think Halo is one of the best game series of all time. And I mean, it's iconic. And I like that it's taking the forefront of Xbox again with Campaign Evolved. And who knows what they're going to do with Halo 2, Halo 3, and stuff like that. Are they going to do Halo 2 the same way as Campaign Evolved? I don't know, because the anniversary is pretty good, but you know, they could add some more depth to it. But that game's already so long and it's so massive because of the Arbiter story as well. It would be kind of cool if they did a jump to like Halo 3 or something like that, but we'll see. Now there are some new missions as well, and we're gonna watch that real quick.
Story.
Sergeant Johnson, of course.
The chief. Stuff of legends. But that's not
Key's looking like the legend he is. Hello, Penguini22.
haven't heard.
1 year before the ring. So this is going to be the additional missions, obviously new missions trailer. And we're going to see Chief in his fresh Mark IV armor. Not his Mark V. No shield, Mark IV. Same armor that the Halo Wars Spartans wear. Obviously it looks a little different. But there we go. Battle rifle in combat in the first Halo. So that'll be really cool. Field rod cannon. That's a new thing as well. This gun it'll be interesting. So there's Chief. Now it looks a lot like Jerome's and the rest of is it Red Team? The Spartans from Halo Wars. They have this armor. The chest piece looks very similar. The helmet's different. Looks different. But other than that, this is the Mark IV armor. No shields, supposedly. Unlike the Mark V. I think the Mark IV armor is the best looking, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, Chief's new armor in Infinite looks really good. The Halo 2 and 3 armor is iconic. But I genuinely do think Mark IV armor is the best looking.
Now you ready to get to it? You served long enough.
So that gun right there.
You learned to read. You served long enough.
It's like a Gauss cannon type gun, so like a rail gun type situation. It'll be fun to use, honestly. I'm gonna enjoy that.
You learned to read a battlefield. This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freak.
I'm interested. So they got some elites in these pods right here. I wonder what they're doing.
I know freaky.
So this guy right here, probably a lesser prophet, not one of the high prophets that we know from the mainline story. And he's got his special units with him. He seems to be a scientist. He's a scientist. Somewhat of a scientist, you might say.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock.
We got brutes also, which they weren't in the first game.
The thing with simple jobs is they always get complicated.
Seems like there'll be something where we can kind of use brutes against their allies. We got the Spiker. That's awesome.
My advice,
SMG, of course. Dope.
bring a Spartan.
Now this is really cool. So I believe these are called Seraphs. So we've had missions where we've flown a Pelican. We've flown the Saber. Was that special ship from Halo Reach, the experimental one? And we've also flown. Is it a longsword? Or no, it's a broadsword. I'm pretty sure in Halo 4. Along with the Pelican as well. And so now we get to fly a Covenant ship, the Seraph. That'll be really cool. That armor just looks so good.
Chief, you ever get tired of being a strong, almost silent type?
No.
I mean, that's Master Chief right there. That's pretty exciting. I love it. He has Orion armor. I didn't even notice that. So, interesting thing about Johnson is he's technically a Spartan 1. So, Spartan 2s are obviously John's class of Spartan. The most enhanced and lethal of all the Spartans. They're the most beyond human that any of them ever really are. And it's because their augmentations and everything that goes into their genetic alterations and surgeries is so extreme that it kills most of the people that undergo it. And so eventually when they do Spartan 3s and then Spartan 4s after that, it's a lot more toned down and obviously not as... it doesn't waste bodies, you know. Spartan 2s are something special because they were, taken as children, trained from a young age, enhanced beyond any human imaginable. Like they're on par with an elite in their armor, and obviously weaker than a brute, but they can still fight brutes because of how well trained they are. And Mjolnir armor, obviously, really elite. But Spartan 1 program, the Orion program or project or whatever it was, that's Sergeant Johnson. And he does have like some genetic augmentation, some sort of a process he went through. I don't know the full extent or details, but it's pretty sweet, honestly. And I didn't know that detail that he has Orion armor on, so that's pretty cool. And part of what makes Johnson so unique is obviously in Halo 1 Combat Evolved, he isn't affected by the Flood. Like the Flood they can't affect him because of something with his nervous system. It's different. So what's up, Zafara? Good to have you here. You're gonna have wasp superpowers later, maybe. You start growing wings. That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, this looks great. I mean, the fact that it's coming this summer, so we'll definitely be playing it on the channel. Something else, I just think the CEO, the new CEO of Xbox, she's absolutely killing it. She is taking Xbox back from being this Microsoft. Everybody's going to get Xbox everywhere, as you can see right here. Obviously, Halo's going to be everywhere, which is fine. I think it should be played by everyone and experienced because it is just that cool. Master Queef, that's, that's one way to say it. I'd become the very thing I hate, an insectoid. You do have a thing against bugs, don't you? I know you despise moths, so even though I don't really understand why, I think moths are pretty cool. But I think it's cool that Halo will be played by everything because I think a lot of people need to experience. They need to experience. Thanks, Zafar, for the 6-7 jewels, whatever that is. You and your 6-7, man. I'm telling you. I'm super excited for Halo Campaign Evolved. And let me pull up some of the Helldivers announcements as well. But what I was saying along the lines of the Xbox CEO, she's just killing it, dude. I think she absolutely understands what it is to be a gamer, and especially a Xbox gamer. And it's cool that she's taking Xbox back to the forefront. I really, really want the Xbox X25. I think that looks so dope with the transparent, like, green, like the OG. Very excited for that. Dang it. I had it pulled up. Let me see. Okay. This isn't the right. Dang it. I had it pulled up, and I was really excited for this Helldivers announcement. Now, I know not everybody's down with Helldivers, and some people are just kind of done with the game, and I understand. I think it's still got a very loyal fan base, and the fact that Arrowhead has been so open to making a lot of changes and doing what they're doing with the game that we're about to talk about, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Let me see here. Come on. Oh, I had it pulled up. That's where I had it pulled up. I had it pulled up on Steam. Duh. Let's see. Tangerine, how's it going? Now, most people obviously missed my Halo monologue, and that's okay. That's okay, because the stream is usually a little slow going when I first start, and especially when I can't talk. My goodness. But we watched the Halo trailers that came out, the new missions, and also the story for Campaign Evolved. Not Combat Evolved, Campaign Evolved. And I just think it looks really good, and I'm excited. And seeing Master Chief in his Mark IV armor is probably one of the coolest things, because the Mark IV armor just is the best looking. And that's a fact. That's not like, oh, is it? Yes, it is. All right, so there's a lot of stuff that's rolling out with Helldivers 2, and I guess this is happening all throughout the month. I don't think there's any specific timeline that it's going through, but there. Let's just read through some of what was said in. Yeah, so there's community progression and player progression. That's going to be a big part of this, along with some other changes as well. So we'll talk about that. Community progression, some of the most epic moments in this game. This is an announcement made by Arrowhead. So this is, I forgot his name, but we will mention it at the end here. He says, some of the most epic moments in this game have been when the community worked together to achieve common goals. Everything from earning cool rewards to shaping the lore of the universe, like unlocking the exosuit, saving the children, or holding the line against the Illuminate. On Calypso, however, we want to do more to improve how players interact with the Galactic War, collaborate as a community, and receive awards. For example, it's never been clear if the actions of the community actually lead to different outcomes, or if it's all just smoke and mirrors. The reality is that the community impact on the Galactic War differs, but even in the cases where we did a lot of work to prepare for very different outcomes, we've struggled to communicate it in the game. You know, I've personally always wondered if, like, you know, us completing major orders or failing them is a part of the story of what they want to convey, or if we're actually having an impact. And I think the cool thing about Helldivers is the fact that technically we're supposed to be having an impact. So I think we have, and I think they have adjusted to different things. But I'm sure there's also, you know, they're going to, from what they're saying in this post or this update announcement, is they're going to try and make it more clear on how we're shaping the galaxy, or the Galactic War, as it were. Additionally, unless you joined right at the start of a big event like the Battle for Super Earth or the Cyberstain invasion, it's been difficult to understand what's going on, even if it can be funny sometimes. It was never intended to be confusing for players. For those and other reasons, we are launching Galactic War campaigns. This is replacing major orders, I believe, in June. So this is Galactic War campaigns are coming out in June. In a nutshell, campaigns are the next evolution of major orders. They will be roughly 1 to 3 weeks in length, with the intention that it will always be clear what the active campaign is, how it's going, what the outcomes have been, and what's at stake. In more exciting news, the other thing we heard is that the players like to earn more rewards. So they're going to be talking about different rewards. Let's see here specifically. Okay, so campaign rewards if conditions are met. We want to make these rewards special because we also think players should earn more than just medals. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think something that's been cool is obviously getting the capes for specific events, you know, like when we defended Super Earth, when we held off against the Illuminate, getting those special capes for doing those missions, it's cool. But the fact that we're going to get additional stuff for completing these campaigns, you know, if we complete them, other than just, you know, medals, I think that's fun. Let's see. It also will experiment with different rewards ranging from gameplay altering effects to cool items, and alongside you we'll keep playing with this over the month the coming months and see what you think. It also means there is more stuff for players to work towards outside of war bonds. Pray Joel is feeling generous. The first reward you'll be working to unlock is a new FRV. And they've been kind of doing this stuff with like the exosuits and the scout vehicle, as well as the tank and stuff like that. You kind of have to like capture planets to, you know, hold the to get the item and stuff. So they're just going to be making it a little bit more unique and experimenting with stuff along that line. So planet warfronts. So this will be kind of interesting. When we introduce planet warfront missions, will be grouped under different categories. So there's going to be defend missions and liberated territories, so stuff that we already hold. There will be frontline war missions on the front lines, behind enemy lines missions, and enemy controlled territory. And I think this is really exciting because it adds more layers to the Galactic War, and it's just going to look totally different. And I'm personally excited for that. I think it'll just add depth to the immersive feeling of the game, you know. And you can pick and choose, you know, do you want to defend planets? Do you want to fight on the front lines? Do you want to go behind enemy lines, you know, put on that stealth armor, get after it? Players will fight to reach key strategic locations on planets like cities, which can have different active enemy variants in different areas of the planet. Of course, you'll still have the game masters to contend with, too. In the final version of this feature, there will also be gameplay altering effects and consequences for achieving planet liberation goals like reaching and liberating a city within X time, or disabling enemy artillery in one location to unlock crucial operations. That's kind of cool. So it's going to force you to do certain objectives to complete the overall mission. That's awesome. The intention is to make it more fun to liberate planets with your squad and deepen the Galactic War and community progression systems. Yeah, honestly. Again, like, it just goes back to the idea, like, Helldivers is fun because it is so involved. There is that big community aspect. I personally don't really solo dive very much. I thought it'd be cool to do a game series where I try every primary weapon and see which one's the best, or which one I like the most on each faction. And, you know, we can still do that. I think that would be a fun series to do on stream. Obviously, there's so many different games I want to play on stream, but we want liberating planets to feel unique and epic for everyone. We have some development and design work ahead to make these feel great and provide the best experience, but I wanted to share just one of the ideas we have in active development. So it'll be coming in the next few months. Very cool. Player progression. As game director, it's important to me to make sure our players' personal motivations to play Helldivers 2 aren't in conflict with the goals of both their immediate squad or the community as a whole. For example, if you had a goal to kill 100 Bile Titans and your squad didn't, you might be inclined to go, sorry guys, I've got medals to earn. Leroy. That's an old reference there, pal. I know that reference, but some of the youngins aren't going to know that, huh? I feel that personal orders have run into this issue many times. I really don't like the ones where they're like, get 100 kills with the autocannon, or like some with a stalwart. And it's like, man, I don't want to use that weapon, you know? So we are transforming that system into personal campaign progression. That's kind of cool, because then if you want to just focus on your own campaigns, you can. You don't have to do the overall missions. Let's see what they say. The intent is for every Galactic War campaign to come with a personal progression reward track. Okay. That way, even if the community fails to reach a larger goal, players can still do their part toward their personal goals and get rewarded with cool things to mark their participation in various campaigns. This change won't happen with the launch of Galactic War campaigns, but we are planning to deploy it this year. Okay. So obviously all these changes, they're not just happening this month, but they're starting from this point on, especially with the Galactic War campaigns. Lastly, let's talk about ships. We're bringing 2 big changes to your super destroyers. We are extending gameplay progression and adding customization to make every ship unique. Thank goodness. I'm really excited about this. Upgrading your ship will be the most exciting for players early on in their Helldivers 2 journey. but we also have some plans for the long term. An era that isn't really living up to its potential is the ship module system. Right now, players have the same progression path with very little agency or ability to adapt to different playstyles. That's true. And even if you've unlocked all the ship modules, you still don't really look that different or feel personalized in any way. Again, it's true. For that reason and more, we're working on an overhaul of the ship module system that will change how this works by adding more player agency and specifically increasing the offerings for players to progress. Not only that, we're also adding more ships. The biggest shift we've done internally is now we have a dedicated ship team. That's really interesting. Working on the first new ship. Wow. Our intention is that each new ship will have their own unique progression path, specializations, and customizations. Now, I saw someone post, and maybe I can find an image of it. Really interesting. It showed like different ships. Like obviously you have your super carriers and destroyers and things like that, like some fan creations. But they some of them were modded out as like dreadnoughts, like heavier vessels with, you know, stronger payloads. Some were stealthier, and it'll be interesting to see what they do now that they have a ship team, and now that we can have different ships. You know, we don't just have our destroyers. Instead, maybe we'll have a carrier where we'll have like additional eagles or something like that, or other like flight craft. Yeah, so that'll be really interesting, and I know that people are gonna love to change their ships or progress down certain paths. Like, let's say you want a battleship type ship, or maybe you want like a dreadnought, or, you know, more of a stealth frigate or something like that. You can work towards those and progress and develop your ship. That's really cool. Obviously, I feel like the super destroyer will be like the standard that like kind of fits. It's like multi-purpose, but then we're gonna have other ships that will fill different roles. But that'll be really cool to see. And then here's a list of some upcoming fixes, and these are really nice. They'll just improve gameplay and everything like that. So you can expect to see these changes very soon, is what they say. Helldivers will be able to use assisted reload as long as either the carrier or the reloader of the weapon have the corresponding backpack. So that's cool. More emotes. Helldivers will have 8 emote slots instead of 4. That's awesome. The emotes are a fun aspect of the game. And reducing dead input on stimming. You can go back through my streams playing Helldivers. I've had so many issues with I've had so many issues with the stims not responding as I'm hitting V as I'm trying to stim. And yeah, dead input is just an issue, I guess. So the fact that they're going to be fixing that is great. And coming a bit further down the line, we're tackling stratagem bouncing. We've assembled a task force to prototype fixes for this issue, and we're hoping to have it solved by the end of the year. This is so annoying when you're just you're trying to throw a sentry down and it bounces to the worst possible position, you know, like directly behind a wall, so it can't do anything, or it falls into where the enemies are dropping and just gets obliterated. You know, worst case scenario, something like a dropping a 380 on yourself, or who knows. But yeah, Hellpod steering is going to be updated similar to stratagem bouncing. We're also tackling this long-standing issue. Improving enemy and player traversal, which includes environmental collision and reducing movement penalties on grass and vegetation. Very good. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Increasing the level cap to 300. Okay, we got to grind. We got to get to 150 like now. Economy and resource improvements. Great. Fixes to the Warbond and Superstore menus that make them easier to navigate. Closed beta is testing that focuses on stability and balancing, and that includes getting beta test feedback from our propaganda commanders. I love it. While this is not an exhaustive list of everything we're planning, I hope it gives you some insight into what's coming next for progression and some of the reasoning behind the path we've chosen. I can't wait to hear from you and read what you think and get this into your hands. Michael, game director. Master Chief is back, brother. I don't know if you saw, but he looks dope. He looks good. Let me see if I have I should have a picture. I should have a picture of his new armor. Oh, wrong way. The full screen that. Why is this so zoomed out? I guess I can just open up. Why not showing screen? It was just a article that I was reading. Nothing super exciting. I figured you guys could just watch me yap. What? Do you guys not like it? Do you want to watch me talk? Watch what I read? Okay, let's see here. Gears of War E-Day. So this is another thing I wanted to watch real quick. Whoa. Not the one from 1 year ago. That obviously looks good, but I want to see the Xbox Showcase one. That's the whole panel. There we go. I don't know if you know that I know that I love Gears of War. I played it a lot with my friends. My friend specifically, David, we played a lot of Gears of War, and I love Gears of War. It's such a cool universe. I never read any of the books, and I've heard some of the books are actually pretty good. So you'd rather read along. Don't lie. You're not just going to sit there and read along. You're like doing stuff, aren't you? Come on, pal. But anyways, Gears of War E-Day looks super cool. I've always wanted to see the Emergence Day, like when the bottom feeders finally surfaced. I can't even remember their names at this point. It's been so long since I played Gears of War. That would be a fun game series as well. My goodness, I keep thinking of all these like game series and things I want to do, and I stream like once a week, so I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Also, you read and move along at different paces than me. That's fair. I mean, I was trying to be quick about it. I didn't want to linger on a lot of the stuff because not everyone's here for Helldivers. Not everyone plays it. But from the updates, especially you, Yoslo, I know you'll be excited with some of the stuff that they're changing. They're adding new ships. They have a team specifically designing new ships, which will be more modular, meaning you can progress in different areas with different ships, hopefully. So you don't just have to have your super destroyer. You can have maybe a super carrier or a super dreadnought or a stealth frigate or something like that. Locust, that's what they're called. Yes. Okay, let's get into this Gears of War E-Day trailer. Official gameplay trailer. Let's watch.
I need backup. These things are all over me.
No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. We need guns. This isn't enough. They shoot. They make weapons. They fucking talk, Marcus.
Brutal.
Fucking hell! Look out! Oh, shit!
The world is full of weapons, waiting to be used.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Cogs, man. I love their armor. So sick. What are those called? Ravens, right? I mean, these games are just so much fun.
Taking fire from both sides. Where's that backup?
It's really cool to see like what
Let's fucking go.
the universe looked like before all of this.
All you got.
Another hole popping up. Let me try something.
Those little gremlin golem looking things are terrifying. Nice. The monsters were always so cool. Oh, brutal. I love how brutal this is.
We save everyone we can.
Looks great. It comes out in October. That's exciting. Obviously, Marcus and Dom, legends of the Gears of War universe. You know, the face of it, I would say. But tragedy amongst them and everything like that. But it looks super good. Looks very, very good. Official gameplay demo. Okay, yeah. There's some other cool stuff. You can see the cutscene of Dom fighting a locust and everything like that, and gets like slammed against the wall because his bayonet doesn't really do anything, which is why he builds the Lancer with the chainsaw on it, which is so sick. Very Warhammer 40k as well. Which, I mean, Gears of War is just Warhammer 40k in a lot of aspects. Very, very brutal and gruesome shoot 'em up type games. I mean, if you play Space Marines 2, it plays a lot like Gears of War, which is awesome. It's not talking down to it, but it's pretty heckin' awesome, in my opinion. So yeah. Yeah, I hope the stream's running okay. I was kind of concerned a little bit, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. And then let's see here. Next we have Star Wars Zero Company. This game, actually, when I first heard it was announced, I was like, are you serious? Like, this looks really lame. This is what they're working on. But genuinely, I watched this and it looks actually pretty good, and I'm excited to see how it plays. We'll definitely be playing it on stream, but yeah, let's watch it and talk about it. So everyone, I saw a lot of people describing it as like XCOM style.
Intelligence was just briefed on reports of a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
You still got it, old man.
Seen that place in Rogue One.
What do you got for me?
Word Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Get down there, find out what they're up to. But please, do it quietly.
Griff.
Shot in contact.
My team's got a contract to put an end to Fathom's plans.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
Nice. So,
All right, let's get a team together.
because this is coming out during the Republic era, you're gonna have a lot of different type of characters, from Jedi to clones, Barons. You're gonna be fighting droids.
Who's a good operator? You knew the risks.
The voice actor sounds familiar.
Circle must be closed.
Nice. Forgot his name. I mean, having a Jedi, like, I don't know, if I can make my own Jedi clone squad, that'll be awesome. I mean, it looks very customizable. The gameplay is probably not everyone's favorite.
Ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it.
We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job.
General Skywalker.
Yeah, Annie showing up there. Pretty dope. It honestly looks pretty solid. Pretty solid. It surprised me a little bit. I know a lot of people are dogging on it. Yeah, everyone makes a joke. XCOM, XCons. So really, that it is actually a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I myself am definitely gonna buy the game, and we'll be playing it on stream. We'll see how we like it. Maybe we'll hate the gameplay and we won't ever play it again. Maybe we won't, and maybe we'll play the crap out of it. We'll become the best. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I'm genuinely, so to recap, Halo looks great. Campaign Evolved looks fantastic. And I think the new CEO, which should know her name, but I don't off the top of my head, from everything they showcased, looked like she's taking Xbox in the correct direction, from putting Halo on the forefront, bringing back exclusive, like Gears of War is going to be exclusive to Xbox, which is really cool. Obviously, Halo used to be their big exclusive title. I think Halo isn't at that place where it can really do that, and it's honestly good that it's going out to more people. The new Xbox X25, I want to get that personally, and it'll probably be way more expensive than I should spend on an Xbox, but I'm definitely going to be saving up for that, and hopefully I can pre-order one and buy one, because I mean, it looks fantastic, and you know, maybe I'll just sell my Xbox Series X and just start cranking out some more videos so I can get more for that. I hate how they make action trailers big boom boom as someone shoots in time with it. Yeah, it's so Sammy, and I forgot everything instantaneously. It's so, yeah, keep in mind I didn't watch, and nothing against the games. Yeah, no, I get it. They the way they make certain trailers, you know, like it's a formula. It's a formula, and you can tell like the really good trailers because they don't usually follow that formula, and they're a lot more unique or interesting. But that trailer did surprise me, and I think I'm most excited because I'll most likely, obviously they're going to have a storyline with Zero Company, but beyond that, I think you'll have the chance to make your own squad, and the fact that you're going to have so many different characters throughout Star Wars that you can group together. Like, I'm definitely going to be building a clone trooper squad, and if I could have like a Jedi and some clone troopers, or maybe like a Jedi, a couple clone troopers, and like a Mandalorian, and some, like, you're going to be building some sick units, or maybe like a reprogrammed Separatist droid, maybe having a Barin fighting with me. Like, that'll be cool. That'll be cool to build units like that. And I've never played really that style of gameplay, so that'll be interesting. But from Halo Campaign Evolved, which comes out in July, to Gears of War E-Day, which comes out in October, and Star Wars Zero Company, along with Star Wars Galactic Racers, looks to be fun as well. I think we got some good games on the horizon. Genuinely, I am pretty excited about that. So let us see. Let us see. Now we're going to be gaming for the rest of the stream. Now that we spent an hour doing that, hopefully I can clip some stuff out and put it on the channel here. Hopefully I made some sense when I was yapping. Let's see. I was thinking about playing some Halo, but maybe we will do that next stream. Because I don't want to say this, but I did uninstall it. So it takes up a lot of space, okay? Master Chief Collection takes up a lot of space. And I believe we started playing Combat Evolved. And we'll have to play through that again because we need a fresh playthrough before we do Campaign Evolved. Which, actually, I don't even know if we'd have time. I mean, maybe we could finish it before it comes out in the end of next month. But, yeah, so. I don't know. I'm really excited about stuff. The stuff that's coming out. You know, I know Star Wars is... You know, it lost to a couple of horror movies in the box office, which is embarrassing for modern Hollywood as they fail to my goodness, as they fail to make stuff that we're actually interested in. And I know He-Man is like bombing right now. Supergirl is looking to not make as much money. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not excited for Supergirl. I am going to watch it. You also don't get yourself in a tizzy. I know I'm probably muted. But if you are listening... Oh ho ho! We got some more medals to spend. Very good. Good. I was curious about those grenades. 5 more medals to unlock. Oh my goodness, the cremator looks like so much fun. Let's see here. As a horror guy, frick you, buddy. No, it's honestly super impressive that they beat out Star Wars. Honestly, I didn't think Star Wars wasn't gonna do very well regardless. I think the fact that these movies did as good as they did is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Good for them. Good for them. All right, we're still trying to finish this war bond. There's still stuff we got to buy. I want to try the Giga Grenade out. Back when all the other movies came out, Star Wars was a sensation. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I'm not as elegant as I would like to be. But, geez Louise, 2,000 damage? Oh, wait, this is the same as a Thermite. Anti-tank, penetration 5. Outer radius 12. Designed to render even the largest foes into considerably smaller and vastly more compliant constituent parts, sacrifices throwing range for a massive detonation on impact. Ooh. It's like an impact grenade. Well, that's kind of nice. Let's try it. This can't go wrong. And now when people hear it's coming out, they expected it to be bad. That's the problem. And the fact that they were like, we need a movie to come out. And instead of like working on an actual plan and putting out a movie that's going to get people in theaters, they were like, people like Mando and Grogu, right? And it's like, no, dude, we actually don't. Because season 3 was a total mess. You threw out their entire story because you didn't because you were afraid that they were going to lose money like you're losing right now. Instead, you had them reunite, even though their whole story was to eventually be separated and go down different paths for you to eventually bring them back together. Like, you could have done that, but my goodness. Or you could have done something totally different. I kind of want to do like a what if scenario. Like, what if they kept them apart? Mando goes off and does stuff with the Darksaber, learns about Mandalore's heritage, reclaims Mandalore, maybe has a fight with Bo-Katan or something like that. Maybe she shows up after Mando leads an assault there or something like that. I don't know. And then we could also cut to Grogu training with Luke. Like, it just would have been so good. You spent 2 seasons having him lose the things. Yeah. You spent 2 seasons fighting to get Grogu to a Jedi or someone that can help train him to eventually what? To get him with Luke, only for, like, I really do appreciate that Luke gave Grogu a choice to either go back with Din or to follow the Jedi path. But you know what? Like, come on. He reunited with Din in Book of Boba Fett, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Alright, where should we be fighting? Seems like most people are fighting on the automaton front. Is that right? Kill 30 scout striders. So I need to kill some automatons. I thought... Okay. Liberation. Alright, so we'll go fight some Illuminate here, but first we're gonna go to the Andromeda sector. Resistance is very high. That sounds like... Let's do a nice little warm-up match, huh? How about that?
Initiating FTL jump to the Martall system. Jump complete.
Yeah, I'm excited to play Campaign Evolved with everybody on stream. That'll be a lot of fun. And literally undo everything of the first 2 seasons. Make any progress on your writing prospects, Mr. Oddball? Not much to share, per se. But slow goes it. Slow goes it. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. It would be fun to talk about some of like the universe I've created and the ideas behind it. And everything like that. Have you, Mr. Oddball? I like this Mr. Oddball. But it's Sir Oddball. I mean, technically Commander Oddball, right? Hey. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's piece them up. What are we doing? What are they doing? The radar over there? Oh yeah. Beautiful placement. Sir, Doctor, Mr. Lord. These are all great. I love these. Oh, great heavens. Come on, laser, piece them up. I thought I brought that thing down. Oh, there it goes. Let's not waste our time here. Maybe we go terminate this illegal broadcast. Sir, Doctor, Mr. Lord, Dame Oddball, House of Oddballs. This isn't Halo, LOL. Yes, Lord Baron Count. No, the whole thing was talking about the news in the beginning. And now we're just hanging out. Oh, I like these. I love me some impact grenades. And boy, did they do damage. This didn't say Halo stream, it just said Halo news. Also, you're not even listening to anything I'm saying, Yoso. You're just plopping me on the monitor, muting me, doing whatever. What the? What happened to the legal broadcast, huh?
Requesting air support. Activating jump pack.
Haha! I am listening to you. Oh, yeah? Well, because I mentioned you like 5 minutes ago, and I was like, Yoso, blah, 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 even though you're probably not listening to me. And you didn't reply to that, and I don't even remember what I said. May I speak your honesty? Halo would be a banging stream. Well, listen, you guys want me to get it installing? Because I'll start installing it. Should I just put ODST armor and then I'll say that this is Halo? I'll do that too. No way they all died. No way they all died, bro. I left after I first got on, then I just joined back now. Aha! There it is. The truth revealed. I should stick with these guys. I don't want to abandon them just now. I do not like berserkers. I thought they had that thing under control. I didn't know they were going to need help. Nice. Let's leave these guys behind. Your honesty playing while downloading might cause performance to tank tremendously. I know, I would do something else, obviously. We could do a Halo ranking. I don't think, oh, shoot. I don't know what I'm locked in on. See, dang it, I didn't want to do that. That was an accident. Uh-oh, I killed a civilian. Whoopsies. A Halo ranking would actually be kind of fun. We can rank all the Halo games. We just talked about that, Yoso. Let's try it again. Oh, I'm loving these new grenades. I need ammo. Good heavens. What situation have I put myself in? Stem it. Are we good? Oh, a sentry right there is kind of dangerous. Oh no, this guy might need help. Oh, never mind. Listen, the thing is with my streams is they're kind of all over the place, and I'm trying to add a little bit more of a schedule to it, or like some talking points and some, you know, early segments to get going. But I've also found that a lot of times we're just kind of talking to dead air in the beginning there, which isn't bad. Kind of works on my own talking, my solo talking, my monologuing, is that what they call it? Do solo Lethal Company and see how far you can. That would be a funny stream. Dude, I've seen some of the ways some people play this game, and it's actually quite incredible. Got him. Dude, these grenades are fantastic. Cancel that. Just be real, Zafar. You hate Helldivers. I'm just here for the love of the game. Remember, for 23 months... Shout out Yoslo, friend of the channel, co-host of the legendary Unknown Theories podcast. Oh, good heavens. Oh, I really hate berserkers. I tried, pal. I didn't mean to shoot you in the head. No one saw that. No one saw me accidentally do that. Admittedly, not my favorite. I'm just tired of the audio, honestly, because I'm listening. Do a Minecraft stream? That would be fun. I'm telling you, this missile... We're finding some sick loadouts, dude. Listen, that wasn't me that did that. But people are aware. Nice, Hellbomb. Brought it down, baby. I like that this is our extraction zone. Utter chaos. Hardcore Minecraft? You just want to see me rage, dude. You want to see me put so much effort into Minecraft, eventually die, and then rage quit on the stream. Dude, I wasted... Okay, well, we have a resupply. I didn't really waste that much. Yeah, that's fair. I understand, Zafara, that Might be a little tired of the audio at this point. Fine, fine. You've convinced me. We'll switch things up. We're an audience-influenced program here, you know? I think we got it. Sir, ma'am, Dr. Mr. Lord, Dame, Lord, Baron, Count, Oddball of House Oddballs for the second, the old realm too. That was pretty good, actually. Maybe throw Regent in there somewhere. Oh, great. Yoslo's in a Discord call. You know what that means. He's going to be ignoring me now. He's too busy. Chatting with the other brothers. Wait, where's Locke? Speaking of the four forces. Let's go. Whoa. Come on, Orbital. You idiot. Why did he arm it so early? He costed me a death. Is Monsieur a title of honor? Monsieur? Yes, ma'am, Dr. Mr. Lord, Dame, Lord, Baron, Count, Regent, Oddball of House Oddballs the second. No, do first of his line, not the second. Come on. Wait, who's my senior? I don't know who did the hell bomb, but I didn't get to extract because of it, and that's messed up. Alright, we'll switch things up here, huh? The first is the actual clone trooper. Ah, that's true. We gotta give it to him. He's a goat. And who knows how his time in the Imperial Navy went, but I doubt it went good. Where the first of his name's title, Tangerine? Where's the respect? I'm actually going to change my username to that. Hopefully it's not too many characters. But it probably will be. Well done, lads. Well done. Oh, man. I only had 89 kills. Well, I did join in later, so. Let's switch things over here. Hold on. Hold on. God Emperor Oddball, first of his name and ruler of the 9 kingdoms. Maybe the 9 universes? That's kind of a cool idea, huh? Let's see here. Xbox. I will be a diehard Xbox fan till the day I die. I don't think there's any PlayStation games that I'm going to go out of my way, or any reason for me to buy a PlayStation. I'll just wait till Locke wants to sell his and I'll just take it for free. Okay, so let's not install everything. Let's just install CE. Let's see how fast that goes. The Allfather, like Odin. Oh, that's good. Allfather, God, Emperor, Oswald, first of his name. First of his line. First of his lineage. Yeah, come up with something, huh? Yeah, we'll come up with something here. What am I talking about, eh? Let's see if Tier Maker has anything. On Halo. All Halo multiplayer maps, that would be cool. Halo Spartans, Halo games. Let's see what they got here. They got a one.
Shopping for your next car?
What the? No. What are these ads? Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Okay, so we got Halo 1, 2, 3, Halo 3 ODST, 4. Oh, we don't have Infinite on here. Let me throw Infinite on here. I'm not doing Halo War games because I haven't finished those. Oh, Infinite. Halo Infinity. We'll see how this downloads. Listen, if it's taken too long to download, I'm not even going to bother. Choose a file. Choose a file. Wait a minute. Why didn't it save? This is ridiculous. Truly. Halo Infinite. You guys remember that game? That game that came out? There we go. That should work. That should work. Yeah, way to hit the mic, Chris. Jeez Louise. Okay, this should be all of it. Presentation mode, take us there. I was downloading at a decent clip. We'll keep it. Hopefully the stream isn't suffering. I don't even have you guys pulled up here. Alright. Let's see. Get you guys pulled up. Okay. Okay, the 9 realms, just like the Minecraft realm where you should play more. Hey, I know, maybe. I don't know. What should we do with Minecraft? If we do play, should I start a new world or should I hop in the realm? Can you play a playlist of Super Smash Bros. Smash Ultimate songs in the background? They're remixes of video game songs. Thanks for the jump scare, dude. What jump scare? Did I scare you? Or was it the the ads that popped up? They scared me too. Alright. Do we see this? Do we see this? Okay, we're going to be ranking all the Halo games. Okay? Because I, unlike a lot of people in the Halo community, am very excited for Campaign Evolved. Now, should they be focusing on new entries? Yeah, maybe. But this is kind of a cool way to get some newer fans into Halo that maybe haven't played or don't want to play these old games because, let's be honest, they're old. You know, this is it's going to run really well. It's going to look really good. This might get a whole new generation of Halo fans out there. And that's something to always consider with some of these projects. And I know a lot of people like to gatekeep and they don't want new fans. But Halo's going to die if it doesn't get new fans, new people playing. Halo Infinite has some of the smoothest gameplay, multiplayer I've ever experienced. And yet people barely play it. Okay? So, maybe Halo Campaign Evolved will be a step in the right direction. And I have more and more faith each day in Xbox turning a new leaf and going in a new direction that I'm really excited about. They have me actually wanting to buy an Xbox. That Xbox X25 looks fantastic. Okay? So, let us rank our Halos, our favorite Halos. Now, we could do a tier ranking, but what I think I want to do is rank them from best to worst. Now, we got 7 games here between the mainline stories and the side stories, as in Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach, which is a prequel. So let's change this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be able to add more. Oh, dang. I mean, we should be able to add more. Should we not? There we go. Add a row below. Haha. I don't really care what color it is. Number 7, okay? Now, I would love to hear everybody else's opinion, but for now, shut it and listen to mine. The best Halo game in terms of story, multiplayer, everything like that has got to be, this is really tough for me. It's got to be Halo 3. Now, I don't want to hear any shade from my brothers because I recently told them that I think Halo 2 is the number 1 game. But I think Halo 3 had one of the best multiplayers, and its storyline is both emotionally impactful, heartbreaking, inspirational, and it ends the series, the trilogy, in such a beautiful way. It ends it exactly how we started it, with Master Chief getting into a cryopod to be woken up when he's needed. Now, Halo 4, 5, Infinite, obviously, those go in a different direction, and some people will love it, and some people will hate it, and we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But let's be honest here. Halo 3 is the best. Okay. Now, moving on to the second ranked spot, it's going to be Halo 2. Now, Halo 2, I hadn't really played for the longest time. I didn't really have much of an interest in it, but Halo 2 Anniversary, I should say, really inspired me to play the game, and I ended up loving it. I love the dual storylines between Master Chief and Arbiter. I love seeing the collapse of the Covenant, because frick those alien bastards, as Johnson would say, although he wouldn't be so PG about it. And the dual-wield SMGs is just iconic. That whole poster, everything about it. Halo 2 is wonderful. And I think this was the first Halo game that had Xbox Live. And now, I didn't play it back then when it had Xbox Live, and I didn't play it when it was out. But I did play Halo 3 when it was Xbox Live. And what a time, what a time. And if Halo 2 was anything like that, then I bet it was glorious. Okay? Now, for some reason, it didn't add Halo Infinite. So what the heck? Let me add that real quick. Aha, there it is. Okay, so we'll have to add an additional row here. Add a row below. Which we will make the color purple. And we'll make this one pink. So that's 8 games, right? Something like that. Okay. And it looks like from the comments, Halo 3 is the best according to Zafara, King Zafara, as it were, and Yoslo. Check out his channel. It's got some great WoW content. Halo 3 is the best. The ending, Warthog Run, is in fact cinematic. I do agree. And I remember going, he says, I remember going back to a friend's house and playing Halo 2 co-op campaign, which I'm sure was awesome. Now, the number 3 spot goes to, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Where does it go? Halo Reach. Now, Halo Reach was something different. No Master Chief, okay? Unless you beat it on Legendary and you saw the little cutscene, Master Chief in his little cryopod waiting to be woken up for Halo Combat Evolved. Instead, we get to see Spartan 3s doing what they do best, dying. And we get to see them lose an entire planet, Reach, the military stronghold of the UNSC, humanity's military might, crumble under the plasma fire of the Covenant. Halo Reach is such a good story. It's so emotional. The way they take out these characters, from George to Kat, Emil, Carter, and eventually Noble Six, is so well done and executed. It's one of the best Halo stories out there. It's hard to beat Halo 3 and 2 because of how iconic they are, and the fact that Master Chief is the centerpiece of the story. But Halo Reach is so beautiful, and seeing different Spartans too is awesome. Not to mention the customization and multiplayer was some of the best out there. Between Halo 3 and Halo Reach, I think were the best multiplayers. Now, Halo Infinite, I think, has some of the smoothest gameplay, multiplayer action, but that's a lot of new age stuff. Halo Reach and Halo 3 had the best multiplayer. Okay. And the best looking armor. Halo Reach had the best looking armor. Halo 3 has some cool armor, don't get me wrong. High boost is awesome. Having a katana on your back is pretty dope. But Halo Reach had awesome gear. And also the ranking system was really cool, how you ranked up and got different titles. Spoilers if you haven't played Halo Reach, but we did a playthrough of it, so check it out if you want. Now, the next spot goes to Halo Combat Evolved. The OG. I remember playing a lot of this when I was back in youth group. We would have what's called Halo Nights, which is just a LAN party in a big room, all these TVs set up, and we would play games like Capture the Flag or what was it? We would be camo, but let me try that again. We would be camouflaged, and we would have rocket launchers, and I can't remember what game mode that was, but it was a custom one, obviously, and it was so much fun. Obviously, I loved Capture the Flag the most because it required a lot of teamwork, strategy, and using a magnum to snipe people across the map is always awesome. The story for Halo Combat Evolved, well, it does kind of rerun through the same maps a lot of the times, the same missions, just with like more of a flood aesthetic, or this time it's at night and stuff like that. You know, it's not as intricate as some of the later stories, but I really do enjoy Halo Combat Evolved, and I'm very excited for Halo Campaign Evolved as well. Next one. Now we're getting down to some more debated stories. I'm gonna put Halo Infinite at number 5. Number 5 spot goes to Halo Infinite. Was the campaign short? Yes. Was there not as much content for the game at launch? Yes. But I think Halo Infinite is a solid entry to the Halo catalog, and I think it also introduces some cool elements. Not only Atriox doing his thing, fighting Master Chief, and eventually unlocking, I forgot the alien races, but the new threat. It's taking Halo into a cool direction. And I am interested to see where they go with it. Obviously, they're retreading some ground right now. Again, I keep mentioning Halo Campaign Evolved, but they're retreading it by remaking the game. And we'll see what they do with the other ones, if they remake them completely, or if this is kind of like a one-and-done thing, and now they have a new game on the horizon. I don't know for sure. But I am interested to see where Master Chief's story goes beyond here. I did think it was one of the best portrayals of Chief in terms of his humanity and working with the pilot. I can't remember his name. I also think you saw the size and weight of Chief a lot with the sound design and just his physical, like the way he imposed, like his armor. He looks so good in this. He doesn't look too slender to where it's like, how is he actually like strong? He looks like a super soldier through and through. I think it's one of the best portrayals of Chief. Now, obviously, Halo 3 and 2 are very nostalgic, but Halo Infinite's got to be one of the best looking Chiefs out there. Apologize for the yawns, you know. Oh yeah, what is their name? They're in 5-2, right? I don't think they're in 5. At least I don't think so. The pilot shows up. He's not even a pilot. He's like an engineer, like a civilian contractor with the UNSC. He was on Infinity, but he like stole a Pelican to run and save himself. Yeah, but the Diadacs or Prometheans, not quite. It's a different alien race. It's something different. You've never played Infinite, so you don't know. They look totally different. But moving to the number 6 spot. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Halo 3 ODST, Halo 4, or Halo 5? Halo 3 ODST takes the number 6 spot. Now, no Spartans in this entire game. But the Rookie is a great new addition. Very Master Chief inspired with how quiet, strong silent type he is. But I think the ambiance of this game, not to mention the playthrough, like you have to play a little bit smarter because you don't have the shields or Mjolnir armor, and you're not a Spartan at all. You're just a highly trained soldier. It's very fun gameplay. It's very moody, and it's got a good storyline too. It takes place during the events of Halo 2, when the Covenant ship kind of blasts out of New Mombasa in slip space, and it knocks the ODSTs off course, and they all have to reunite, solve these missions. I like the addition of the AI, the city AI as well, and how it ties in with the engineer and this whole project and everything going on. I genuinely enjoy Halo 3 ODST. And I was more hesitant when I was younger to play it because I was like, I don't want to play no ODST. I want to play a Spartan, you know? But I really do enjoy Halo 3 ODST. Moving on to the number 7 spot, we have Halo 4. Halo 4, now they completely redesigned Chief. His armor morphs and transforms while he's in cryo on the Forward Unto Dawn. For whatever reason, 343 Industries, which is, of course, now Halo Studios, wanted to put their stamp on Master Chief, and you know, new enemies, you know, changing up the Covenant and the Elites. Everything gets redesigned. You get the Prometheans, you get the Didact. Some cool stuff. You know, the UNSC Infinity is awesome. I do enjoy a lot of the Halo 4 aspects, and I had fun playing the multiplayer as well. But I think this version of Chief isn't my favorite look, and I think but I do think that his story with Cortana is very beautiful, and kind of her seemingly death at the end of the campaign is very emotional and heartbreaking, kind of where it leaves Chief is good. And I do like Tom Lasky as well. I really enjoyed the Forward Unto Dawn. I guess it's a movie technically, and yeah, so Halo 4, number 7 spot, and we got finally number 8 spot. We have Halo 5 Guardians. The side-by-side reference in terms of armor, is that what you're talking about? Be more specific there, King Savara. Halo 5 Guardians, as you can tell, just interrupted my monologue because I don't really care for this. I think it portrayed the Spartans as superhero-like, flying through hillsides, blowing everything up, instead of showing them for what they are, which is tactically smart super soldiers. They're not Iron Man. They're not going to be running through down mountains, causing avalanches, making ships crash into mountainsides. Okay, that's that whole cutscene of Orion team, I believe, or Osiris. Is that what it is? I can't even remember the team. But Locke should never have even had a chance to fight Master Chief. You know, I get what they were trying to do, expand the lore, add new characters, interesting stuff like this, but Halo 5 should have been primarily a Chief story, him and Blue Team reuniting. That could have been really cool. Not to mention, it left things, I would say it didn't really resolve anything. By the end of it, you're kind of just left with more questions. And then Halo Infinite kind of just ignores a lot of that and just jumps into a completely different trajectory, I should say. But Halo 5, kind of a letdown. It was the one Halo game I bought the limited edition for. I also bought the special edition controller, which you can see down there, which I still like, don't get me wrong. But yeah, and again, Chief he has the same look as Halo 4, and I'm just really glad that they eventually redesigned him, put his armor back to a more original look, and it's exciting in that regard. Avi, the armor differences, dummy. The context, you forgot the context. Yeah, so I was really excited for Halo 5 Guardians. I was like listening to all their little audio files, all these like videos and stuff they were posting up to it, and they had a really good marketing campaign too with they had Chief bleeding out and Locke pointing a magnum at him, and then you have Locke bleeding out and you have Chief pointing a magnum at it. And so they had a lot of build up for what amounted to a very mediocre campaign, in my opinion. So there's the ranking. We got Halo 3 at number 1, Halo 2 at number 2, Halo Reach at number 3, Halo Combat Evolved at number 4, Halo Infinite at number 5, Halo 3 ODST at number 6, Halo 4 at number 7, and Halo 5 Guardians at number 8. That's my ranking of the best Halo games out there. I didn't include Halo Wars because it wouldn't be authentic. Never really played those games, or at least I start them and then I never do. I really had a problem playing RTS games on an Xbox controller, which I guess now I could play on keyboard and mouse, but yeah. So anyways, let me know what you think of that, and I would love to see your ranking. So let me know in the comments. Well, the game is not quite downloaded. This is all your fault, Zafara. Let me see if I can pull up a comparison of the armor. Let's see here. The iconic Mjolnir armor. All right, here we go. I found a Reddit post here of all the armor. And then I'll also bring up the Mark IV armor. Mjolnir armor Mark IV, which I wonder if they'll have pictures of the new Chief armor. Oh, here we go. This is actually a better picture. Hey, this is actually a better one. All right, Zafara. This one goes out to you. Pretty good ranking. I hope you agreed with most of it, Zafara. I know you haven't played all the Halo games. At least I don't know if you played 5 and Infinite. I don't believe you have. But here we go. Armor. We got the Mark IV armor from Halo Wars, which I think is the best looking armor overall. Obviously, this Master Chief armor, which I believe this is Mark VI, or is it Mark VII? I don't know. It's something like that. It's like really updated. It's like the best of the best. But anyways, you got Mark IV armor, Mark V, Mark VI. Oh, so this would be Mark VII then. This is just a redesign. I don't think they classified it as anything above this. I think it's still Mark VI armor technically. I think this is the best looking armor myself, the Mark IV. Mark V, you know, combat evolved armor. I don't think it looks as good. It's not my favorite. I don't think it has this look to it, you know, the Halo 2 anniversary, Halo 3 armor. This is like, when I think of Chief, I often think of him as this version, you know. I like the second the most. Okay, so you only remember Halo 3. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you know, if you're a big fan of the combat evolved look, I think the helmet looks really good. But I think the Halo 4 I thought was really cool when it first came out. Less so now. I think this is just really the best look. Like that Halo Infinite Master Chief just looks the best, in my opinion, of Master Chief's variations. Now Spartan armor, I think the Halo 4 just has a really cool look to it. And especially with, let me see if I can pull up, let me see here. Oh, not that one. This is, whoa. This is Chief's new Mark IV armor. I say new, but it's technically old. So as you can see, it looks a lot like Jerome's here. I believe that's Jerome, 092. Very much the same. I mean, it looks almost identical in a lot of ways. Maybe the shoulder pads are a little different, or, but even then, like, not really. I think this one is just different than this. Which I always, when I customized my own Spartans, they always had different shoulder pads. They never had matching shoulder pads. I always liked a bulkier one on the left because I figured, you know, in universe that you would want the more armor on that side because you'd be taking shots at that side. So, but yeah, this is what he's going to be looking like in the new missions for Halo Campaign Evolved, where he's working alongside Sergeant Johnson, who's supposedly wearing Orion armor, which I'll have to look into. I'm not as familiar with that. I know it somehow relates to the Orion Spartan 1s or whatever, but yeah. The helmet's obviously different. It's more Halo 2, Halo 3 inspired. It's not like the Mark V early Mark IV look. So I'm saying a lot of marks at this point. But I'm excited to see this version of Master Chief. The only downside to Mark IV armor is it doesn't have shields. And that's a drawback for a lot of situations. And if you've read any of the books, you'll know that some Spartans that are close to John die because they don't have shields, and the plasma just melts through this armor, unfortunately. Needlers might bounce off the plating and stuff like that, but plasma, it's just too hot, man. It's going to melt right through that. That's why John eventually gets shields when he is upgraded to the Mark V. Now look is cool. New look is cool. Want to see it in game. Like, all right, let me see. Let me see what I can. Halo Infinite opening cutscene. You want to see it in action, brother? All right, let me see. Make sure it's 4K, best quality. All right, Zafara, look alive. Here's the opening scene from Halo Infinite. I don't necessarily like that the Infinity, this ship, gets destroyed like this.
Would you humor me?
I don't think it should have been destroyed like this, personally. But I guess the UNSC, I'll talk about it later. Halo Infinite, and that ship is called the Infinity. There's his new armor. He's got a grappling hook on it. That's something that's new. Completely gets bodied by this guy. This is Atriox. Toughest brute there's ever been. Makes Tartarus look like a grunt. Picks him up with one arm. Picks up Chief in Mjolnir armor with one arm. I mean, that just shows the raw strength of a brute. I mean, yeah, he has his own suit and armor that he's wearing, but still. Atriox is a legend.
My name is Atriox, and I am the last face you will ever see.
Just drops him into space. Chief tries to shoot his little grappling hook, but he doesn't, obviously. Doesn't have success. You know? Pretty crazy. I wonder if Halo Infinite Chief wakes up. One of my favorite scenes is where don't like the name Atriox, sounds like something I'd make when I was 11. Well, he's a brute. I think it's very brute inspired. Or very in line with the brutes. I really like this scene. Let me see if I can find it specifically. Okay, so this guy finds Chief in space. You know? But I love when he gets him inside the Pelican, or I think it's called something else. It's not quite a Pelican. But when he gets him inside the ship, when he sets down Chief, he's just got like a weight to him. His like suit. Like I just really, that type of stuff is so important to show like size and scale.
Looks like the main power cells are fried.
And that's something that like Pacific Rim, to totally jump to a different universe, Pacific Rim in the first movie, like we don't talk about the sequel obviously, but the sequel loses the power, size and scaling that the first one has, where like you just feel the weight behind the suits and the mechs and like fighting the monsters. That stuff's very important, like him dropping down and like the whole ship like thudding and everything like that, and the camera shakes. You understand, like this suit weighs like half a ton. Dude weighs like 1,000 pounds in his armor. And so when Atriox just picks him up with one arm to smack him with a gravity hammer, absolutely insane. So really cool. I think this look, I mean, he's just like is a lot more thick, muscular than his previous model. It's the best look for him, truthfully. I really think so. Whereas like I think the other ones he was just like more lean and stuff, which he's not supposed to be just like as bulky as, let's say, like a Space Marine down here. You know, Space Marines are obviously massive, but I wonder if, jump into Gears of War, I wonder if the opening has an opening cutscene. That's probably throughout the whole gameplay, actually. Oh yeah, here it is. I really liked this scene in Gears of War E-Day. We're kind of jumping around right now. This is just the type of stream we're having. It's whatever. I like seeing Marcus fighting one of the Locusts. Just the strength of a locust versus like the average human. Not that Marcus is an average human. Now, I know some people are saying in one of the books, this specific scene inspired Marcus to create the Lancer with the chainsaw because of this guy.
Marcus Phoenix.
So that's pretty dope, honestly. Yeah. I really do love Gears of War. Hey, the game's downloaded. Look at that. Let's launch it. No, of course. Why not? Why would something go wrong? No, please. Please. Did it not create a shortcut? I thought it would have. Huh? Now, I actually thought it would have. Speaking of Warhammer, how long would you last in the warp? Not very long, I'll tell you what. I would probably go insane immediately. I mean, if you think of the effects that, like psychers who are, a lot of them are trained. What is wrong? I don't understand. Don't make me destroy you. Well, let's see here. Okay, create a desktop, short files, add-ons. We got Halo Combat Evolved. That's what we want to play. What is the, what? I don't understand what could possibly be the issue. Well, that kind of blows chunks. Oh, maybe this is the issue. Haha! It was a phantom download. It gaslit you. That would be absolutely insane. Play offline. I don't care. There we go again. You're killing me, dude. Imagine Yoda in 40K. Ignore the force. Evil it is. Trust in your brain. I know, seriously. This is Darrow Olycos. Red Rising. Or I guess Red Darrow. Then you have Morningstar Darrow. And you have Golden Sun Darrow. This is him during the climax of the rebellion. The Civil War, I should say. This is him during Golden Sun, when he's kind of a little more hot-headed and naive. Is that the right word? Yeah, probably something along those lines. Okay, well, I thought we would be able to play. See, dang bro, might need to restart it to work. Just do what you want. Sorry, mate. I know, that's the issue, is I'm like, it probably needs me to restart, which is so annoying. I shouldn't have to restart my entire computer to play a game. You understand that is an issue, right? Come on, Xbox, that's not okay. Okay, let me see. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-dum. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-dum. Oh, okay. So it could be something wrong with the Xbox app itself. So let me see here. At least that's what they say. Let me see if I can figure this out, huh? Can you imagine if I could? I don't need IT support, aka lock. I just need myself. So let's try uninstalling the Xbox app, because that seems to be the issue. Okay. Can you imagine I try this and it still doesn't work? And I'm like, what was the point of that? You know what I mean? Yeah, I looked up the error code and that's actually what it told me, so there we go. Okay. Delete that. Microsoft Store, give me the Xbox. Xbox app, install it. Make me sign in and everything. If you know, then if you know me, then you know I'm horrible at remembering my password. So no way, dude. It's still having an issue. That is absolutely bonkers to me, dude. That makes zero sense, really. Don't make me destroy you. Let me see here. About yeah, 22H2. See, that's not the issue, huh? But here's the problem. If I restart, then I restart the stream, and that there's no point in doing that, so at least we had some fun segments, huh? I wish I could just open Combat Evolved, but like I have to open all of Master Chief Collection, obviously. Naturally. Just play what is that? I don't even know what that is. No, I didn't get the note of what's up, dog? Bro, you better listen to the first half of this, because we had some interesting conversation. Mostly me babbling about how much I'm excited for Campaign Evolved because it looks good. And then I talked about Gears of War E-Day. And then I talked about Star Wars Zero Company. I talked about the updates for Helldivers, and I'm really excited for that. Primarily, I'm excited for the immersion of different like warfront type things. Like you can fight on the front lines, defense missions, behind enemy lines. We're gonna have different ships and stuff like that. So some cool stuff. Some cool stuff. Should I just alt F4? No. Whoa. What the? Oh jeez. Something's going on with Interesting. My whole screen just went dark. This will make you a little nervous there. But look at this. Hey, would you look at this? Not Zafara, Locke. Yeah, so excited for Halo. I'm gonna binge, man. Also, Helldivers got some sick updates coming. I hope it kickstarts a little more of a player base. Yeah, for sure. But I'm also like, I feel like it's been such a steady, like it's at 40,000, like like every day consistently, and I feel like that's honestly pretty good for a game like Helldivers. You know, just redo half of the stream for me. Also, we did a really good ranking on the Halo games, along with the talking about the Halo armor and stuff like that. Good stream. Thank you, Yoso. I appreciate that. Very kind words from my co-host. Well. He makes his way back to us. He's been raiding, which ain't easy on hardcore because it's game over when you mess up. That character is gone forever. You know, there's no such thing as transferring a hardcore character. If you're really a hardcore player, you're never going to transfer that character. Let's be real here, huh? We're not going to be on for much longer, if I'm being real. It's already at the 2-hour mark. Super Earth. I'm still waiting for some updates on the Warhammer Warbond. I want to play Halo co-ops with you, man. It would be rad. You know, that would be a fun thing to do. I would love that. That would be really cool. I'm Master Chief, though. You have to play as Arbiter if we do Halo 3.
Let us cleanse the galaxy of alien scum.
Alright. I didn't kill any Scout Striders that entire time. I feel like that's not accurate at all. So, what the heck? I did a whole mission. Did you not realize I did a whole mission? Wait, what's my medal count? Okay. So that's not the issue. I feel like this computer is going to need some TLC. Time, love, and care. Tender love and care. Yeah, let's go here. Alright. Hey, you don't get to pick who is chief. Word so easy. Dude, the voice actor for Arbiter, legend. I can't remember his name. Legend, though. The demon is here? The demon? He's here? So good. So good. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's we're gonna be changing up our battle tactics. They're bringing... Oh, they have an anti-tank and a sentry. Keith David, that's his name. It's true. It's true. A sentry is not a bad thing to have, truthfully. Rocket sentry is a pretty solid choice as well. And we're leveling up our primary, so something like a laser cannon, which is theoretically infinite ammo. will work in the long run. I love my World War I looking armor too. Looks dope. Looks dope. Oh man. Campaign evolved. Locke, I also was talking a lot about the Xbox X25 model. I really want to buy it. I really want to buy it. I'm going to sell my Xbox Series S and just have some money aside for it. And hopefully I can pre-order it when it is available. I love, first of all, my keyboard. I don't know if you guys know, it's inspired after the original Xbox Anniversary Edition. Or that transparent green look. I can't really show it, obviously, on stream. But it looks just like that classic Xbox. So, naturally. I'm getting Xbox so I can play WoW on it. Dope. You're gonna... How many devices can you have open at once? No way it one-shotted me like that. I mean, I know my health wasn't max, but still. Dude, these throwables from the Entrenched Division are insanely strong. They're anti-tank grenades, and they detonate on impact. No way we're already at half. Where am I? Dude, if I'm on the other side of the map... Brother! I'm so far away. We gotta take down that stratagem tower. Dude, why are there always... Oh, wait, that's the one I was fighting, wasn't it? Maybe I wasn't that far after all, huh? Oh, great heavens. Please, guys, don't hurt me. Does it work on these guys? Oh, it does. Oh, good heavens. Give me my gear. Dang it, I didn't get my frickin' laser cannon. Shoot! Dude, did they get more accurate or something? I'm confused here. I need my laser cannon to take those guys out. Oh no. Oh no. I need to kill you guys. Oh, great heavens. Get up to our laser cannon. Come on, let's go. Just saw the X25. I'm a pre-order that ASAP. Yeah, same, right? No way, dude. No way, dude. Are you serious? What is happening? What is this guy doing? Oh, he's fighting an army. That's what he's doing. I shouldn't question people. They're probably fighting for their lives. You know, I'm also getting an Xbox so I can play 4K videos on it. If I'm being 100% real. because I want to expand my physical media collection. Because forget all these corporations, you know what I'm saying? No way, I'm so far away. Oh no. Are you serious? Why won't it deploy? Here we go. Grenade lob. Come on, rocket sentry. Piece him up. Oh, this missile pistol is a heaven sent. No! Oh, I'm done. What a horrible place to be. I have not died this much in so long. Getting smoked, man. You got used to bug. Bro, I've only been doing automatons. I haven't lost this bad in forever. Like I've been running. Look at the last game I played. I died, I think, more by my allies than I did anyone else. This is ridiculous. And we're also spread out. I think that's also an issue. It's like we're all doing our own objectives. And the enemy resistance is also higher than the other missions I've done, so. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Goodness, maybe if I can get my gear. It's a one shot for those guys. Come on. It's these gunships, man, huh? I feel like the game's lagging. This game is so cinema. You got launched into the water, then rocketed. I know, dude. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? Focus up. Let's take down the stratagem jammer. Let's go help our pal here. I don't know why I didn't reload. There's ammo back there. Too late. We're already on the move. We have no time for this. Is that this thing's still shooting rockets? You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here, bro. There's no way. It's lagging so bad. Oh. The game is lagging hard. Look at that. I probably got disconnected. I'm telling you, something's up. The computer didn't like that I downloaded Halo while streaming. So I guess this is it, boys. Joined in a little late there, Locke, but hopefully you can catch some of the replay. Get hyped. Get hyped. By George, this is ridiculous. I will say, ever since I did the dude, it's got to kick me at this point. Just do it. Well, whoa, that's bad. Yeah, I feel like something's up with the computer, personally. There's a lot of memory and space on it, so I don't know if it's the graphics card that's having some issues here. The driver's been updated and stuff. 1.5 Helldivers matches. I guess so, huh? And that first one wasn't even a full mission because I joined in. So maybe this counts as one single Helldivers mission, which pretty good. But hey, you know, we have our wins and losses. That's a rip, bro. Indeed it is. Shut her down. Shut her down, everybody. Okay. Switching to main screen so you can see all my cool action figures. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get a Titanfall 2 action figure off of Marketplace. Where I'm going to put it, we'll make room somewhere. Maybe between the Zaku and the Gundam. That would look kind of cool. I mean, you'd really have to zoom in to see all the action figures, but for the most part, you can see stuff. I mean, I got a whole Halo section down there, too. Combat Evolved, Halo 3, Halo Reach. Some pretty cool stuff. Sorry about that, guys. It would have been cool to play some Halo, but I realized I didn't have it installed. And I was also talking about more than just Halo. Obviously, the thumbnail kind of leads one to believe that maybe Halo was on the docket. But maybe next stream we can play some Halo and go from there. Maybe we'll play some CE just so it's fresh in our minds, and we can when we're playing Campaign Evolved comes out later next month, we'll be able to really oh, you know what, before I go, there was something really cool with now obviously this is just to get people to pre-order the special one. Let me see. Play day one with Game Pass. That is actually pretty cool. That I didn't know that they were doing that. Wow. So if you have Game Pass, you can play as soon as this game's released. But what I might do is well, they have a premium edition. Interesting. Wait, what's the difference between... Oh, premium edition upgrade. Oh, okay. So you can buy Halo Campaign Evolved. So if you have Game Pass, then you can also get the premium edition upgrade as well. Let me switch. I wanted to see... Oh, that's not right. No, hold on a minute. That's not right. Oh, here it is. There was a cosmetic that looks really good, so let me see. I'll pull this up real quick. If any of y'all still here, hopefully. I mean, the cosmetics are pretty dope. You know, you have a Spartan looking, like ancient Spartan. You have some prototype guns, some special edition stuff. What I think is the coolest, though, is in the mobile armor type 117. You know, you got the hunter looking armor. I think that's kind of weird. I mean, the crystal armor, all right. Some of these skins, like, who cares, you know? But oh no, it's my first time using a computer, apparently. Let's see here. Where is it? It looks so good. Okay, look at that. I mean, that's dope. It makes me think of the prototype armor from Halo Legends, which I think is what this is inspired behind. There's actually a photo that I downloaded. I wonder if I can find it. No. Yes, here it is. This is from one of the trainings. Obviously, Master Chief is in his older armor here. I'm assuming this is Master Chief. But he's fighting some Marines that are in this prototype armor that was kind of like an early Mjolnir prototype that was just not as practical to be used. Yeah, they're not super exciting, but the Titanfall looking one looks really good. Is it worth the extra $20? I don't know. I'm probably going to still do it, though. You got to do it for the stream, you know. Do it for the content, huh? I'm glad you're still here, Zafar. But, so this is from one of the books where he's training, and he's fighting against these Marines that are in these suits. I believe they're Marines. But pretty cool storyboard picture. I think that's pretty dope. Master Chief, he's looking good. But yeah, that's what this kind of looks like. And I think that's pretty awesome. You know, it's got like a little thruster on the back here. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Halo Legends. I mean, maybe you have, Zafara. But Halo Legends is awesome. Quite literally awesome. Oh man, what a weird stream. We barely played any video games. We kind of just yapped the entire time. But, you know, I had fun. And I appreciate you being in here for so long, Zafara. Just listening to me yap. And I know that, you know, you had to listen to some Helldivers action, which is what it is. And I keep hitting my microphone stand arm with my arm. But yeah. Bring back updated older armors like CQB and Hayabusa. And that weird alien bulgy one I liked in Halo. Yeah, you liked that weird. It was the security one. But what was it called? It's like the security armor that, yeah. Yapping isn't always bad. That's true. That's true. I do appreciate it. But we'll head on out of here. Get some tunes playing. Let's see here. Nice. I'm guessing that's good. And I'm thank goodness you're still alive. You got to make it to 60. What are you going to do? Are you going to park them when you're at 60, or are you going to keep playing? My goodness. I'm trying not to burp in the mic directly. What sort of music shall we play as we leave the stream? Rating hardcore, gonna blast it. All right. Have a nice night, my brother. Yep, good chatting with everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Tangerine, Zafara, Locke, you joined in late, but better watch that replay. Yoslo, thanks for having me on mute, but still open on your monitor. I appreciate that. Death equals delete. No. Completely delete them forever. That's crazy. Hey, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, eh? Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, you were not on mute at all. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing. But it was good to have you all in here chatting. I do appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next one. And may the Force be with you.